Hello everyone, I am Tamara Jean, your spiritual holistic healer and inspiring visionary here on High Vibe TV. It is Friday, it's Friday, September the 13th, 2019, and we've got a full moon in Pisces late tonight, early tomorrow morning, depending on where you live. And this is some powerful energy, another big turning point and opportunity to really change your reality. So this is your energy flow update for September 13th through the 19th of 2019. So this will carry through into the energies of next week. That's going to help support and guide you with, of course, my holistic recommendations that I'll be making in just a bit after doing this collective energy read of the information that I have been receiving for the current cosmic energies. Make sure you check out my September activation video that you can use throughout the entire month, and you can use it as many times as you feel guided to. It will really help with this process of reflection, progression, and enlightenment of your chosen path with the energies that are available this month for you. Remember, they are once in a lifetime energies, a lot that is happening. So you'll want to make sure you check that out. Oh, the energy with this particular full moon and the other planetary lineups that are taking place. Now we still have Neptune retrograde in Pisces. So this is definitely getting deep into the subconscious and having some deep inner self-evaluation, inner evolution, coming into revolution of yourself. There's a lot of self-actualizing and realizations that are available with this energy. And right now, and as I tuned into the energies in my morning meditation, I was shown they looked like comets streaming down from above, penetrating the Earth's magnetic field and then into the planet and affecting all beings and the energy grid and energetic structures, everything to do with our lovely Gaia, planet Earth, and that these comets, these streams of light energy that are now coming in and beginning to penetrate the planet's field are going to be activating you in such a way that is really penetrating into those programs that have been limiting you, those fears that have been holding you back, and producing and nurturing and perpetuating these self-limiting beliefs. Now, with Neptune still retrograde in Pisces, that is a focus of this movement, is to shift those belief patterns deep within our subconscious, those core belief patterns, and shifting them into a more expansive and limitless belief program to really empower you and have you embody your true divine self and step into that, and therefore supporting your role not only here on planet Earth, but throughout the cosmos. This golden age that is upon us is really, it affects not only our planetary or our planet, but our star system, the galaxies throughout this universe, and the multiverse. I am getting a very much expanded visualization that this is reverberating throughout the cosmos. And this is definitely in support with the karmic balance that has been at play for much of this year, actually. And it is really getting intensified because, as you all know, Saturn plays a big role in this, and he is going direct next Wednesday on the 18th. So you want to take the opportunities being presented to you with these current energies and supporting your inner evolution, therefore then affecting the collective's evolutionary process and the planet's evolutionary process as well. So the crystals and stones that I have for you for this upcoming week are, of course, going to support you with all of that. And so the first, and I will show the stones this time and also list them on the screen, so you have that as well. So I have 3 crystals. I have moss agate, Chevron Amethyst, and spirit quartz. So first we have moss agate, or tree moss agate, and that is what this looks like. This is a stone of new beginnings, and it really refreshes your soul. We have an opportunity right now with Saturn going direct, and how, you know, the timelines, right, have been not settled and locked in yet, and all of these different energies coming in and out. You know, I described it to one as there's been a lot of like energetic ninjas and kind of ghosts going in and out of energetic structures, and ebb and flow, and there's been a lot of clearing of old energy to really open up for the new energies that are coming in, especially with those, they look like comets, these streams of light energy that are now beginning to enter our field. So this is going to help you really, it's going to reveal, and especially with this full moon, that will be illuminating a lot of things for you, right? And we're also really revealing truths within ourselves, you know, and there's been a lot of shadow work again recently, and seeing the light and the shadow within yourself and bringing that balance, kind of teacher student, like I had mentioned in Talk to Your Guides Tuesday, of that really coming forth. And this is going to, because you have the opportunity to shift your perspective into a higher perspective, to view through a different lens that is more clear and expanded, and really seeing the beauty in all of the change that is happening and ultimately happening for your highest good. And so this is also, it attracts wealth and will improve your self-esteem, because there is a lot of courage involved and strength in acknowledging your true self, embodying that, and then actually moving forward and taking action as your true self, right? That takes a lot of courage, because it's still, as there are more and more people beginning to awaken, but there's still, you know, this judgment program out there, and so it can be a little, you know, can leave you anxious or nervous of being your full self out there, like, okay, here I am, and this is what I'm sharing with the world. And I understand that completely. So this will also help you with that self-esteem and with that courage to do this. You do that, the karmic rewards and just the universe is like, okay, you are ready, game on. And you are going to receive exactly what you need. And of course, trust is very important in this process, and really being taught and cultivated by the universal energies right now as well on a physical level. So you can be feeling like, oh my gosh, I cannot get enough water, I'm super thirsty all the time. Make sure you are staying hydrated. And so moss agate is going to help with any dehydration. It's going to stimulate your digestion. There's been a lot of focus on the solar plexus with the self-esteem, your power source, your self-confidence, and being who you are. And that could when there's an imbalance there, it can cause imbalances in your digestion, and moss agate will help with that also, and it helps to eliminate toxins from the body. I'm sure some of you have been experiencing detox-like symptoms as these old energies have been clearing away from your biofield, subtle energy bodies, as well as then it flushes out through your physical body systems. And so you can be having headaches or nausea, or having like allergy type symptoms, or even an allergic reaction. So know that these are flushing through your system. This is really reflecting to you that things are moving. So it's, be like, yes, okay, it's moving. But also listen to your intuition on, food and what you're drinking. That is going to help support that process. Next stone that I listed is Chevron Amethyst. And I have several pieces, but this piece wanted to come out specifically. So you can see that it has these milky white striations in it, layers. And so along with the characteristics of amethyst, which is about bringing clarity in your own divine connection and your mind, this emanates a concentrated energy direction that goes very, very far, especially in clearing negativity in your auric field. It is one of the best third eye stones. It really clears out negativity in a big way. So if you find yourself surrounded with those, especially with these karmic completions that are happening, there can be some friction that develops. And so this is going to help clear out any negativity as well that's in your field. It is excellent for journeying and taking that trip inward, and that inner, like I said, self-evaluation and evolution. It helps you really go deep inside and being very clear. It's also been called the breath of life. It assists in the actualization of what is required for personal and universal development. And it assists in the total release of resistance so that we can fully embody and feel empowered in who we are and with this current energy that we have available to us. And the last stone is that spirit quartz. I love this. It's so pretty. So that is spirit quartz, and you can see it has a lot of points. They're tiny, tiny points, if you can see them here. And sometimes it is also called fairy quartz. So these tiny points, kind of like terminated quartz, really amplifies energy in many different directions. So it's really powerful. It is a stone of harmony and alignment. So it assists in harmonizing and bringing your lower self into alignment with your higher spiritual self. This is going to heighten your own metaphysical abilities and assist you with your ascension process, which a lot is going to be activated with this full moon. And so also this is going to support the activation of your light body, and it brings the awareness to your spiritual purpose and can also assist in your career path and bringing clarity on your career path, which a lot of people I know are looking at that aspect of their life right now, because of a lot of us, of course, combine our purpose, our spiritual purpose. We would love for that to be our career, and that is possible. You find what you love and you figure out how to make money doing that. And there are multiple tools and ways of doing this. And so spirit quartz is going to help you gain that clarity of that is something that you are looking at, which is quite possible with the energies right now. So the essential oils that I have for you are ginger, clary sage, and arbor vitae. Ginger is the oil of empowerment. this is going to address those deep patterns, right? Deep in your subconscious that has been slowly working out. And I really feel too that that is related to any deceptions and lies that we have been telling ourselves for quite some time. And obviously the collective, this is really going to, what I'm hearing is like it pin pricking, like a release of pressure, almost like like you would pop a balloon, and it's just all of a sudden there's going to be this clarity on that program that's been running. And so this really helps too with victim mentality. We all have a victim archetype. And it's a matter of healing and integrating that and it not being in the forefront, because a lot of us we can fall victim to the victim, right? And we can blame circumstances, we can blame others, which are all just really excuses, and believe that everything's out of our control, but it isn't. You are the creator of your reality in taking responsibility and accountability for that. And Ginger is going to support that. It's going to empower you to take the responsibility of your life and circumstances and see. So using these particular stones to see yourself as the co-creator with God, the universal energies, in creating your life and all that you experience in it. Taking that deliberate creation, deliberate manifestation approach, why the ships are going to set sail, right, when Saturn goes direct. And why not live the most fun and extraordinary and magical life that you deserve, instead of just like kind of humdrumming and going along. So this is going to help you really get into that more inspired, active mindset of taking full responsibility and accountability for your life and igniting that spark of in that drive and motivation, taking the helm and directing, being a co-director of your life course and really setting that into motion and doing it in full divine alignment and integrity. The next, Clary Sage. So this is the oil of clarity and vision. So this has been quite the expansion process that we have been going through as old energies have been clearing out. And so it really assists in shifting your perception, dispelling darkness and illusion, right? Like we've been going through layers. Each layer has been peeling back over the weeks and seeing through, and to actually then now fully in expansion and clarity, seeing that deception and lies that we have been telling ourselves and what's been going on in the collective as well. So this is going to help you see your limiting belief systems so that you can shift that and increase your ability to visualize and see new possibilities and be open to that and go beyond and bust through those limitations and those limiting thoughts. And it also helps to eliminate distractions, because we will often, if there is some resistance or fear there, we will often distract ourselves with like lower vibrational things, or just being like a busybody, just getting mediocre little things done. This is going to eliminate that and help bring focus and open up those creative channels, and it's going to clear any of those creative blocks that you may have been having. Last is Arbor Vitae. It is the oil of divine grace, and this is going to help you in your surrendering process. You don't have to do this all by yourself, right? For those of us that unconsciously block the divine, thinking, oh, okay, if I'm not doing it, what do I need to do to take care of this, or make more money, or, go take care of this, take care of that. we need to surrender a bit and know that we don't have to do this. It's not meant for us to do this by ourselves. Right here at High Vibe, we're working on developing and building this community so that you feel supported. You have a place to go that's going to support and lift you up. And so Arborvitae is going to really surrender you to that divine grace and allowing the divine to help you and work with you in your life, because as soon as you put it out into the universe, it truly does begin to conspire to bring that to you. So, and we're shifting such a huge program right now. We all have it where you think that, you know, that all things must be done through struggle, hustle, sacrifice. Now, I'm not saying, you know, we don't work hard. You know, we all work hard, especially when it comes to feeling our purpose and our jobs. And hopefully those are very much combined for you. But that whole struggle and sacrifice program, you know, really being enslaved, and it's like just working to live and pay your bills, and it's shifting that mindset on where you're more living to work because you're loving it and you're enjoying it. It is your passion. And so this is going to help also support that shift and get into the flow. It isn't about the hustle. That program is old. And with the energies that are coming into the planet and with what is rising within the planet, within each of us, and then collectively, it is about being in the flow, surrendering into divine grace and getting into that flow with that higher vibration and really learning to go with it, the flow of life, releasing that resistance and allowing your soul to live effortlessly. And you will begin to see as you work with these, these crystals and these oils, and what comes through for you during all of this energy is that the more you can open up, embody your true divinity, and surrender into the higher power that has always your highest good in mind, if you will, that open up to that and just allow yourself to receive that. We all limit that receiving, you know, that, oh, we must have to work super hard for that, especially if it's super good. That's not the case. That is not your divine birthright. Your divine birthright is to receive God's all good things. It's simple. And that is the basis across the board. And begin to surrender and open up to that. Release that resistance. Taking that accountability and empowering and embodying who you are. So that's the big message for the energy flow update for this upcoming week. And I wish you all full moon blessings, magical, magical blessings. It's a time to really embrace the changes that are happening and also take accountability and participate in these changes to really live a beautiful, adventurous, fun, magical life that you deserve. And the opportunity is here. So take full advantage of it. And I wish you all my love and support, and I will see you next time.